Hello everyone, thank you for coming. I'd like to welcome you to the first episode of Bioshock. Now this is the Remastered edition, not the original edition. Gameplay wise, there's no real change, it's just had a graphics overhaul. Let me double check my graphics options. Yeah, I've got my... Turns out they changed the way field of view works in the Remastered edition. In the original edition, field of view starts at 75 degrees, and then it's plus or minus 15% is where the slider goes. Here, it's just a flat out 75 to 130. So I'm setting it up to max. And of course I have all my... And of course I have all the captions on. Now, as you can tell, this is not going to be a blind playthrough, or continue wouldn't be there. It's downloaded my save files off the cloud. I played it a couple of months ago. But we're going to start a new game. I love the art direction on this. It's not quite Art Deco, but it's obviously heavily inspired by that. Brightness looks okay to me, but I know YouTube makes it darker. So I'm going to bump up the slider a little bit. Not that it seems to make a whole lot of difference. At all. And we're going to play on medium. Because... well, I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you're looking for hardest difficulty playthroughs, you're on the wrong channel. I can point you to channels specifically for people who want to play down here on Survivor.
They told me, son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.
There are audio logs throughout the game. I don't have a memorized list of where they all are, so I may miss one or two, but I'm going to collect as many as I can. At least I don't have to read any of them because they're all voiced. But the audio logs do fill in a lot of the lore of the game. Burning down the house, or at least what's left of the airplane. No gods or kings, only man. The three ideals of Rapture: art, industry, and science. And down we go. If I remember correctly, a fathom is like 14 feet or something like that, some weird measurement.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose Rapture. A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, Rapture can become your city as well.
You can see the Big Daddy there working on maintenance. Coincidentally, if anyone has questions about things like how do plasmids work, what does Atom really do, believe it or not, I actually have explanations for stuff like that. So feel free to ask in the chat, and I'll fill it in if I can. Very funny, Dyruger. Coincidentally, those Vita chambers, like this one right here, if you die in the game, you'll respawn at the closest one of these. You don't actually have to touch them or do anything. It's just basically checkpoints. We're not your property. Let in, let us ascend. That's a reference to the fact that once you're down here, Ryan would not let you go back to the surface. Ryan doesn't own us. All bathysphere travel is now denied. some items do increase your health or decrease your Eve, or both. For instance, smoking cigarettes increases your Eve, which is the blue bar, but decreases your health a little bit. One man's vision, mankind's salvation. If you're squeamish about needles, by the way, people, needle warning.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry popped. Wonder if he's still got some Adam on him. Let's fuck. Weak! You're a weak shuckler. He's the old fish I love telling when I'm in bed. You always have been. You'll be no better off than that daddy little fish. See you floating.
Again, Carrie, seems to me you'd be used to that by now.
Look, Mr. Bones, it's an angel. I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute, he's still breathing. It's alright. I know he'll be an angel soon.
A fistful of lightning, huh? Something tells me we won't be going back to that part of Rapture anytime soon. Yeah, they are. Let's see, the corpse had a first aid kit on it. You're allowed to carry up to 10 first aid kits and 10 Eve hypos.
Leave me alone!
You can see what I mean about the art direction. I love the look of this. Well, I won't be using that elevator shaft. Well, she's not as badly deformed as most splicers are. Obviously, we now have a year for the game. They started building back in the 40s. Rapture Masquerade Ball, 1959. Yes, you can use the toilets. And yes, you had to pay to use them. Here's one of the audio logs I was talking about. One second, it's been so long since I've played this. I forgot that plasmids were bound to the function keys by default. Now I can. Oops.
It's not a slicer in the water. Hit him with the electrobolt.
Like that? Of course, he had nothing on him. She had a whole buck on her. Yay.
Another New Year's, another night alone. I'm out and you're stuck in Festus, working. Huh. Imagine the surprise. Oh, just guess I'll have another drink. Here's a toast to Diane McClintock, silliest girl in Rapture. Silly enough to fall in love with Andrew Ryan. Silly.
Can't get through that door. I guess my only way to proceed is to go through the hole in the bathroom wall. So, back upstairs it is. Ooh, 12 whole bucks. Now I can afford that Ferrari.
Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute? Do you think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture. Those little sisters, they carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it, everybody needs it.
And down the stairs, we're not going back to the theater. And we get our first glimpse of a Big Daddy in action.
That's the Big Daddy. She got it out. He keeps it safe.
Wow. The date on that save file tells me when I played this last, literally a year ago to the day. Well, at least I have a few extra rounds for my pistol. I will play the director's commentary probably at the end of the stream. I'll play it, or at the end of the game, however many streams that is. Coincidentally, that's your weapon select screen, and if you have multiple types of ammo, you can select the ammo there too. For instance, pretty much all of your weapons, except for the grenade launcher, have armor piercing and hollow point options. But some of that ammo can be hard to come by. And for whatever reason, you can't search the Big Daddy. Not that one, anyway. Okay, off we go towards Neptune's bounty, or not. No, although in the second game there is a big sister.
You killed my son!
It's off access to Neptune. There's another way to get there. Head to medical. What are you waiting for? Go!
I keep wanting to hit shift to run, but shift is the key for your selection.
Oh, Christ! You're trapped! Gonna try to override the exit from here!
So tell me, friend, which one of the bitches sent you? KGB Wolf or the CIA Jack? Here's the news. Rapture isn't some sunken ship for you to plunder. And Andrew Ryan isn't a giddy socialite to be slapped around by government muscle. And with that, farewell, or Jack.
Coincidentally, I have read the novelization of this game, and it reveals that Andrew Ryan is originally Russian. So, considering that Andrew Ryan used to be Russian and Americanized his name, he speaks English remarkably without the stereotypical Russian accent.
Now you've met Andrew Ryan, the bloody king of Rapture. Now find your way to emergency access.
No way, Jeff. It's not safe. Have you heard?
Welcome to the Circus of Values.
Coincidentally, that was the voice of the game's lead programmer. Not that it's a very hard voice to do. Welcome to the Circus of Values! You can see how expensive stuff is. You're allowed to carry 48 rounds for your pistol, plus 24 armor-piercing rounds, plus 24 anti-personnel rounds. And the limit on regular buckshot is 48, 24 of the electric buckshot, 24 of the other type of buckshot. And I seem to have a minor graphical glitch. You can hack turrets and the security robots and the vending machines eventually. And what you do is you make a chain from start to exit. Yeah, I'm not sure Dr. Steinman's interest is... Oh, there we go. And see, now that adds double aught buck. Whenever you hack a machine, it gives you reduced prices on everything in the machine. For instance, the pistol rounds, you note those used to be 25, now they're 20. So I think it's like a 20% discount across the board. And somehow it adds another item to the menu that was previously not available to you. In this case, Double Op Buck. Not like I need the buckshot at this point. Coincidentally, in case you're wondering about those lock boxes, the game, whenever someone dies, their body will disappear after a certain amount of time, but if they had loot on them, they'll leave behind a lockbox. I guess the original game did that to avoid having to render an entire body. It's a lot easier to render a basic box than it is to render an entire, Above all, do no harm. See, the problem with Steinman is he's gone a little bit nuts. He wants to make people perfect. Problem is, his idea of perfect is defined by Impressionism painters.
Adam presents new problems for the profession. As your tools improved, so do your standards. There was a time I was happy enough to take all the war to do, or turn a real circus ring into something you could show in the daylight, but that was then. When we took what we got, but with Adam, the flesh becomes clay. What excuse do we have not to sculpt and sculpt and sculpt until the job is done?
The trick to turrets, zap them quick with Electrobolt, then move in and hack them to make them friendly.
On the surface, the parasite expects the doctor to heal them for free, the farmer to feed them out of charity. How little they differ from the pervert who prowls the streets looking for a victim he can ravish for his grotesque amusement.
A lot of Andrew Ryan's personality is based off of Ayn Rand's writings. And so as a result, anyone who asks for anything for free is a parasite. In fact, as a whole, the game is kind of a deconstruction of Ayn Rand's philosophy and showing why it wouldn't work.
You're crawling! You're sick!
It has been brought to my attention that some citizens have discovered ways to hack the vending machines. I should not need to remind each and every citizen of Rapture that free enterprise is the foundation upon which our society has been established. Parasites will be punished.
Now, this is a somewhat more difficult hack. Whew, got that just in time. Oh dear. Okay. Not bad prices. 19 for pistol rounds. And the item from hacking it is again double-aught buck. But frankly, if you need ammo, you probably want to come over here to the Ammo Bandit. Anti-personnel rounds for the machine gun. Well, there goes my turret. I mean, my bot.
Has his eye on Rapture. Your eye on the parasite.
That's where we'll eventually be going. Another thing you can do is hack the health stations. And if you hack, because the splicers will come here to heal too. And of course they don't have to pay to heal. But if you hack it, it actually does damage to them. In fact, usually by the time they get to the station, they're really low on health. It kills them. Also, you can heal for less, $10 instead of $16 in this case. Now, to get past that ice, I'm going to need another power. Oh, also.
I am beautiful, yes. Look at me. What did I do to make my features fine? With Adam and my scalpel, I have been transformed. But is there not something better? What if now it is not my skill that fails me, but my imagination?
Anyway, in order to get the power I'm going to need to get through that ice, I need to come down here to the watch out for flaming bodies, thorium. And watch out for the dude throwing grenades. And my first death.
The parasite is three things: free markets, free will, and free men.
Oh, you know what? I should hack this one.
I was at German prison camp, only 16 years old when I realized I have love for science. German doctor, he made experiment. Sometimes he makes scientific error. I tell him of this error, and this makes him angry. But then he asks, how can a child know such a thing? I tell him sometimes I just know. He screams at me, then why tell me? Well, I said if you are going to do such things, at least you should do them properly.
Alright. At least I killed him before I died, so he won't still be there. Well, he will, but he'll be on the body. Those are nitro splicers, by the way.
When Picasso became bored of painting people, he started representing them as cubes and other abstract forms. The world called him a genius. I've spent my entire surgical career creating the same tired shapes over and over again. The upturned nose, the cleft chin, the ample bosom. Wouldn't it be wonderful if I could do with a knife what that old Spaniard did with a brush?
What, turn people into cubes? In memory of Winston Hoffner. Coffee. Okay, there is a camera around this corner here.
I can hear you. Something's all around you. Ryan's eyes and ears.
Fortunately, you can hack these guys too. There. Now it's not looking for me, it's looking for splicers. And if it sees them, it'll call security on them. Oh, I'm not going to complain about the...
No, he's a piece of disrespect me!
Useless cabinet. Well, at least I found a first aid kit.
Parasite wanders the halls. We rebuild our city in the doubt and apply to spoil our home. 1,000 atoms of matter woman within its wings.
And an Eve hypo back there. When it absolutely positively has to erupt in flames, don't wait. Incinerate. Put you in slot 2.
Light up foes to 1,000 degrees. Warning, fire threat.
Sizzle, char, fry, oxidize, and die.
All roads in Rapture lead to Ryan. Security, the splicers, the big daddies, the little sisters. All some kind of chemical scent in here. Pheromones, they call it. Makes them all dance to his tune.
And also, while I'm down here, pick up the Hacker's Delight tonic. With Hacker's Delight, your body converts the altered current from a hacked machine into a powerful healing agent. Hack and heal. You have picked up your first physical tonic. Physical tonics make you stronger or more powerful. They are equipped separately from plasmids and other types of tonics. So every time I hack something, I gain a little health and a little Eve, as long as I have that equipped. Now, of course, the catch is, now that I've equipped it, I can't unequip it without going to a special type of vending machine that lets you respec your powers. However, this is how I get past the ice. Bucks, some armor-piercing rounds, some Old Tom whiskey if I want to drink it. Oh, I know you don't. Before I go too far in that direction, because I know there's another splasher back there, this is another one of those nods that you see just about everywhere. The code to this particular door, 0451. But it's worth it for the 40 machine gun rounds and the extra buckshot. And speaking of buckshot, see, there's where the code is right there. Oh, that's a guy we saw drifting down the stream earlier. Oops. Oh, I hate it when that happens. And of course, now the guy's missing. A new offering in the HackSmart line, Security Expert was designed for the hacker specializing in disabling electronic security measures. You won't be secure without Security Expert. Darn it, nothing in the cabinet. I think that guy that we saw back here will ambush me as I tried to leave. Yep. For all the good it did him. Of course, it helps that I have a Tommy gun. Blah ha ha ha. She didn't see me yet. Thank you for the $6. I should probably buy some more ammo and also heal here. It's the same price either way, but having 40 bullets is a lot better than having 10 or whatever it was I had. And then we get to come down here. Damn, 3 storage crates with nothing in them. Free potato chips. More free potato chips. Start the hack. I don't plan to use my auto hack on this. In general, save your auto hack. If you have an auto hack gun, in general, you want to save it for something tough like a safe. Those are usually really tough to hack. Good, that added Eve hypos to this machine. Another audio diary.
Simon, I know medical pavilion is your magnet. You might want to cogitate on this. Ocean water is colder than a witch's tit. You don't heat the pipes freeze. Pipes freeze, pipes burst. It wraps your legs. Now, I realise you're a posh sort of geezer, and frankly, I don't give a toss if you piss or go fishing. But once Rapture starts leaking, the old girl's never going to stop. And then I'll be sure to tell Ryan he's got you to thank.
I'm opening you up!
No, you're not. Bandages, bandages. Ah, thank goodness I noticed that in time. Coincidentally, in case you're wondering about this spirally tube, the fluid passes slower through that. You can actually visibly see it slow down.
It's unsanitary in here. Filthy. Let me take care of you. I've got patience. No time for distractions. You question my judgment?
Watch it with the friendly fire, by the way. Oh, I wasn't sure I'd be able to pick that up. Sometimes you have to jump to reach something, but if you can hit the hack key at just the right time while you're in the middle of the air. There you go.
Subject is a white man, one Roland Wallace. Can you hear me, Mr. Wallace?
Yes, sir, Mr. Thompson.
Very well. Right, I'm introducing lot 44 now. The golden name of lot 44 enraged because of its tendency
Yeah, I think you can guess what happened here. Because that's probably the nurse's body on the ground. Oh, come on. Yeah, see, you got to get through that somehow. There's also if I had kinesis, I could get them. There is a telekinesis upgrade you can get, but there's an Eve hypo, and I think that's a first aid kit up there. Come on. it's slowly coming out. Normally you don't have to whack it this many times, but somehow it got wedged in there. There we go. Thank you. And come on. There we go. Oh no, not this one too. Wrench Jockey bulks up your upper body, allowing you to wield club-like weapons, like a wrench, with unprecedented skill and power. Go ahead and add that to my inventory. Let's see. Oh yeah, back the main way. Good. Oh God. I absolutely hate this. Give me a second. Save it here, because what's going to happen is I'm going to grab that shotgun, the lights are going to go out, and I'm going to get attacked. But since I'm here, pick up that diary.
At a German prison camp, they put me to work on genetic experiments on other prisoners. They call me das Wunderkind, a wonder child. Germans. All they can talk about is blue eyes and the shape of forehead. All I care about is why is this one born strong and that one weak? This one smart, that one stupid. All that killing. You think the Germans could have been interested in something useful?
That music sounds like something exactly out of Fallout. I do hope there's not a copyright claim on it. But if it is, oh well, because I'm not getting paid for this. Okay, can't get into Painless Dental just yet. I'm not sure why they're slowly drifting towards the wall. For some reason, the game must think they're on a river or something. But I got through that ambush. I'm going to have to come back this way in a little bit to get that. Because that's, if I remember correctly, that's where you get the... either that or this is. No, wait, I've been here. Never mind.
Whenever anyone wants others to do their work, they call upon their counsels. Never mind.
It's no longer a goal or even a virtue. It is a moral obligation. For filthy to its education to be means the criminal with the law abiding. Then why are the plain allowed to mingle with the fair?
When we have two eyes, there's a law that says we must. 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 ears, 2 breasts.
Not finished.
You'll have to find some way to get through the surgery and sideline. Chill now. The Lord ain't the quitter. I can hear that splicer sounding off like it's the 4th of July. Explosives are hard to come by down here. If you get your hands on one of them telekinesis bastards, you can capture that fireball and toss it right back to the god. Or anything else that might be standing in your way.
And you do kind of have to have that telekinesis. Oh shit. Never mind.
Welcome to the circus of value.
There we go. Got that fixed at least. Okay. Now we gotta, like I said earlier, we were gonna be going back to that place that had the kinesis. Tried standing up. At least there were some bandages there. And this safe, oh dear. This safe, I'm going to use, this safe is not particularly hard to do, but most safes really are. Shit. And that's one of the reasons, is that it tends to flow a little bit faster. But a first aid kit, a hypo, and $16, not shabby. Plus, it's your first experience with hacking a safe. Okay, there's something on... Oh yeah, this. Because it's right here. Pick up big stuff with your mind. Throw them at your enemies. What else do you need to know? You have run out of slots and will have to replace a plasmid. You can buy more slots at the Gatherer's Garden.
Throw objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
I love how the balls are just stacking up right there.
What is that?
At least now I can go over here to Dandy Dent or Painless Dental. You notice that the security countdown said enemy triggered. Although there is another first aid, I mean not a first aid kit, but another camera in the next room that I'm going to have to do something about. There we go. This one is also fairly easy if you can get to it in time. $80 machine gun rounds, 4 armor-piercing rounds, and 2 first aid kits to replace the ones that I lost getting in here. Not bad. The most popular of the HackSmart line, Speedy Hacker, buys you the time you need to hack any electronic device. Time is on your side with Speedy Hacker, which just gives me more time to complete a hack.
Such a tiny imagination. Content to sit there with the tanks of Adam tweaking and optimizing. I need to create. Adam is a canvas of a genetic modification, but plasmids are the paint.
Give me a second, I'm going to look something up related to the game. I need to figure out why corpses are sliding. Well, I'm going to have to do a more thorough search later. Right now, I don't feel like taking the time to really browse. Basically, what I'm looking for isn't on the first page of results. And it may not be out there at all. An explanation for why the bodies are sliding like that, and why the grates are like this, where I have to whack them multiple times to get them to do anything. It's got to be some sort of physics engine bug, or something related to the field of view, something related to running on a 16-core CPU, something. Sorry guys, you're going to have to put up with the metal on metal banging for a bit. It's slowly moving. Thankfully, I should have time to look up a solution before the next stream. I should only have to whack this thing one time and it'll fall. But no, instead I have to gradually bang it to the other end of the... And I didn't have this problem when I played last November, which makes me think it's got something to do with the graphics settings. So bloody annoying. And hey, if anyone watches this between now and next Tuesday and knows the answer to what's doing this, post something in the comments to let me know how to fix this. Just in case I'm not able to find a solution. Because it's going to be really freaking annoying if I have to do this at every single wall grade. There we go. Oh, dear God. And see, that's how they should do. Okay. Well, I'm not going to worry about them. Okay, I've got kinesis. I better get it ready. There we go.
Are you a man or a slave?
I think I got him that time. Didn't seem to want to let me hack that, even when I stunned it. There. Ryan Industries introduces the latest in wartime deterrent genetics. Static discharge makes you a walking Tesla coil, zapping anything and everything foolish enough to strike you. Feel safe? Be safe with static discharge. So whenever anyone hits me, I now emit a burst of electricity. Oh, no, you don't. Really? There we go. And some machine gun rounds. And some bandages, thank God.
Aphrodite is walking the hall, shimmering like a scalpel. Stein, she called. Stein, I have what you're looking for. Just open your eyes, and when I see her, she cuts me into 1,000 beautiful pieces.
This is a little bit more difficult, but it should be possible. $22. I'm full up on armor-piercing rounds, but those 2 first aid kits will be welcome. Well, that's that room sorted. And before I go too far, I'd better hack this because Steinman is coming up. There. Welcome to Steinman's place, Aesthetic Ideals.
They always turn out wrong! He's ugly! Ugly! Ugly!
Steinman, will you hold still long enough for me to shoot you?
the backside of Port Neptune myself. We'll get there soon enough.
Not quite as bad as a Big Daddy fight, but close enough. What's unusual is that he didn't try to come back here, because there's another healing station here. Don't need to heal, but I'm gonna hack it anyway, or did hack it anyway. Because I might, no, I guess not this safe. Later safes are a lot harder to do anything about. First aid kits, only one of which I can take, because I'm full up on that. But, Steinman, that was the first boss of the game. Just to give you an example of how crazy he went.
Scalpel?
Excuse me?
Scalpel.
Doctor, she's not booked for a facelift.
Let's just come in here and...
Doctor, stop cutting. Doctor, stop cutting. Get me the chief of surgery. Get me the chief of surgery now!
Let security take care of those good dudes.
All a little late, and Surgical Savings will happily work out an affordable payment plan for any major procedure. Potentially terminal illnesses won't wait until paid.
Welcome to the circus of value!
Sounds like another tunnel collapse. Welcome to Rapture, the world's fastest growing pilot joke.
And yet it survives long enough for another game, which takes place in time. Here's the thing. This game only takes place in one part of Rapture. The second game takes place in another part that wasn't as badly damaged by the Civil War, as it were.
It's a little one. Here's your chance to get some ammo.
will be shot next.
Easy now, Doctor. He's just looking for a wee bit of help. Just enough to get by.
I'll not have him hurt my little ones.
It's okay, lad. It's not a child. Not anymore, like. Dr. Tenenbaum thought of that.
Bitte do not hurt her.
Oh, yeah, the pretty servant come from the goon who cooked up them creatures in the first place. Took a fine little girl to turn them into that, didn't you? Listen to me, boy. You won't survive with any of those pains or carrion. Are you prepared to trade your life, the lives of my wife and child, for £10
Here, there is another. Use this. Free them from their torment. I will make it be worth your while. Somehow.
Here's where you start on the choice between good and bad endings. Choose whether to rescue the little sister or harvest her. If you harvest her, you get maximum Atom to spend on plasmids, but she will not survive the process. If you rescue her, you get less Atom, but Tenenbaum has promised to make it worth your while. Plus, if you harvest more than one of them in the entire game, if you harvest more than one, boom, you get the bad ending. I'm going to have to look into that corruption in the font too.
Thank you.
The path of the righteous is not always easy, yes. The reward will become clear in time. Be patient.
Tenenbaum's playing you for a sap. Those things may look like wee little girls, but looks don't make it so. You need all the Atom you can get to survive. Did you cross paths with other them? Make sure you pick what you plan for too. Not that the price ain't too dear, of course.
Not only are those little girls veritable Atom factories, they're nearly indestructible. They regenerate any wounded flesh with stem versions of the dead cell. But their relationship with the implanted slugs is symbiotic. If you harvest the slug, the host will die. So you see, it's not like killing, Tenenbaum said. It's more like removing a terminal patient from life support.
Well, I can upgrade my maximum health, which is going to cost all my Eve. All my Atom. I can get the Eve upgrade, same. I can get Enrage, which I seldom use. Enrage temporarily kinda sorta turns the enemy to your side by making them attack other enemies. Let's see, Armored Shell. I can wait on that. Eve Link, so if I use a first aid kit, I also get a little bit of Eve. That's a thought. There we go. And replace Wrench Jockey with Armored Shell, then save the rest. Like to see.
You out of town.
You will, huh?
Go away. I'm tired.
Whenever anyone wants to do their work, they call upon their house. Never mind your own needs of themselves. Not of
You're ready now. It's time to take on one of them big daddies. Won't be easy, but it's the only way to get to little sister and the atom they carry.
This is not gonna be easy. Oh boy.
Are you almost back to emergency access? Come through as soon as you get there. You got Ryan's eye now. You won't hear him coming, but he'll be there before you know it.
Yeah, they are. You kind of have to use electric buck or some sort of armor-piercing ammo to do much damage to them. I think I just hit him with someone's hand.
Why are you dragging out that treatment?
And it just crashed on me. Give me a second. Let me see if I can... Come on, Task Manager. Pop up on the left-hand window, damn it. Okay. Let's try this. There we go. Yeah, it is. But let me see how much progress I lost. At the very least, I can try to start the... at the very least, I can try to get to the start of the next section. Unless I have to kill this guy again. Weird, I'm not getting that corruption that I was getting last time in the fonts, where some of the letters were appearing like squares.
Thank you, mister. Thank you.
Actually, this is a good time to look at this. Okay, no. All my settings are the same as they were. Of course. Splatter. Oh, now I gotta go upstairs real quick.
Security alert deactivated. Thank you for your patience.
I don't know how you managed it, but you did. Call through the port and shoot now. I'm looking forward to shaking your hand.
And here we are in Neptune's bounty.
Now you have the pleasure of Andrew Ryan's company. He's the one who built this place, and he's the one who ran it into the ground. Nobody knows exactly what happened. Maybe he went mad. Maybe his power got to him. Maybe he just decided he didn't like people. Whichever way you slice it, good men died. My family's in a submarine hidden in the foundation of Fontaine Fisheries. I'll meet you there.
Having said that, Mary's not wrong. It's, 20 minutes, 19 minutes now to the 4-hour mark. So, I am going to save my progress here. We'll pick it up in Fort Neptune the next time. I want to thank everyone for coming. I appreciate all the support. A reminder to people who are new to this channel. Oh God, 3 little sisters in this level. I'm going to need some more electric buck. Anyway, for those who are new to the channel, if you like what you saw and want to support what I do, you know what to do. And I have a link to my Discord down in the description. It's nothing fancy, but we can hang out and talk about video games. Anyway, that's it for this stream. Have a great rest of your day, and see you for the next one.